And everyone told me, biggest mistake of your life. You know, the industry doesn't wait for you.
भूल जाती है.
Yeah, and it probably is true.
Listen, there was a story in Force 2 के दौरान कि आप और जॉन फेरे ले रहे थे और लोगों को लगा कि वो रियल मैरिज का फेरा है. दैट मींस ऑन स्क्रीन यू एक्चुअली गॉट मैरिड रियली. एक वीडियो जो आपका रेड कार्पेट पे वायरल हुआ था, यू सॉ दैट वन.
Yes.
विद यू नो रितेश टॉकिंग टू प्रीति जिंटा और आप वो लुक दे रही थी. जो पहली बार वो वीडियो आया था, आपका रिएक्शन. ये मैं जानना चाहता हूँ कि मैंने आप इटर्नली आमिर खान की फेवरेट थी.
पता है, ऐसा लग रहा है ना.
इनफैक्ट आप probably one of the initial actresses थी जिन्होंने ये कोड को क्रैक किया, if I could call it a code. ठीक है, साउथ फिल्म्स, हिंदी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री as well. बट उस समय आपको लगा कि साउथ फिल्म्स never used to give solid roles. In fact आपने रेडी किया था साउथ में. जब हिंदी फिल्म बन रही थी सलमान के साथ रेडी, तब आपको लगा कि अब मुझे क्यों नहीं मिला हिंदी वर्जन. ऐसा फीलिंग हुआ आपको जब वो सितारे पर काम कर रहे थे, अपहीवल्स हो रहा था, फिल्म बन रही थी, ये हो रहा था, वो हो रहा था. क्या उन्होंने कन्फाइड किया अबाउट हिज अपहीवल विद यू? बट कहीं ऑन द वे दैट फ्रॉम द सिंपल हम्बल बैकग्राउंड दैट यू कम फ्रॉम इन द वर्ल्ड ऑफ ग्लैमर, डिड यू एवर लूज योर इनोसेंस? ऐसा हुआ था आपके साथ? डिड यू लूज योर इनोसेंस? कोई फिल्म जो आपने खुद की थी, जो आपको लगा अनफेयर क्रिटिसिज्म आया था फॉर योर एक्टिंग, जो आपको जेन्युइनली लगा ये गलत था और डीमोटिवेटेड यू? Have you ever not been treated with dignity? जेनेलिया, कैसी हैं आप?
ठीक हूँ.
Good to see you, यार.
Yes.
सब मजे में?
All good.
ना?
Yeah.
यार, जब मैं ये स्पेशल दोस्तों को देख रहा था फिल्म में, मैं बड़ा इमोशनली कनेक्टेड हो गया था.
क्यों?
इनके साथ कुछ था उनके बारे में जो मुझे लगा कि यार अपने बंदे हैं एंड यू वांट देम टू विन, है ना?
Yes.
इनमें से कौन आपका सबसे अच्छा दोस्त बना और क्या आप भी इमोशनली कनेक्ट हो रही थी इनके साथ?
100%. जब फर्स्ट टाइम मुझे बताया गया था कि यू नो दिस इज द फिल्म, आई केम एंड मेट देम एंड दे वर अनबिलीवेबली स्वीट. मतलब इट इज समथिंग दैट आई फील you take for granted. It's just normal, it's just beautiful, and they have an opinion. They are the biggest brats.
आप पे ओपिनियन क्या था?
मतलब मेरा ओपिनियन?
उनका ओपिनियन आप पर.
Oh, Jenny, we don't like this today. Change this now. This dress is very good. Huh? Jenny, come sit here. Then they'll be fighting. It's quite cute. It was very.
मैंने ऐसा कि जेनी उनके साथ कंचा खेला है बचपन से, वैसे टाइप सा.
हाँ, वैसे ही था. Yeah, come sit here. I saw your movie. I like your movie. Huh? Now which one? Like that it was.
What did you learn? आपने क्या सीखा ये neurodivergent people से?
Nothing much. That सबका अपना normal होता है. It's just unbelievable कि हम लोग बहुत thought देते हैं, हम लोग बहुत ऐसा we make this world around कि ये अलग है, ये normal नहीं है, but it's just a normal thing. It's just like you and me are not the same. It's just that. It's literally just that. And of course there are some heightened emotions. There are some really, really heavy lows. But you get to figure out that that's life. And
आपने अपने बारे में क्या डिस्कवर किया थ्रू देम?
नहीं, वैसे भी मुझे लगता है कि आई एम वेरी पेशेंट, but I feel interacting with them sometimes a conversation takes a little longer to get into the depth of it, and I felt that we used to discuss it a little more than what I would otherwise discuss it. But it was at every point I felt it was just amazing because there are portions of your life that you don't see. Like ऐसा लगता है कि ये मैंने सोचा ही नहीं. They would say something to you कि like one of the kids whose name is Golu, he's from Kerala, so he and me had this whole, he's seen a lot of my South films, so he would get up and dance like how I like to dance, and I was like
how you dance in the IPL field,
I was like, oh my god, this is like some energy. So So I just think it's just pure beauty. I got see with the champions are 10 of them. With them, I got a chance to interact with all their mums and their parents. So you eventually were interacting with a whole lot of almost 30 new people with a different thought, which is absolutely normal.
In fact, आपका association आमिर के साथ गया था, जाने तू या जाने ना, and इमरान खान थे उस वक्त, उसमें बहुत interact किया आमिर के साथ.
Actually, उस time पे भी Aamir had suggested me. So the film was on floors then. 1.5 years ago, it was with the producer Jammu Sugandh, and where I was selected over there. And then it switched hands and went to Aamir Khan Productions. I remember getting this call saying, and I get this call and said that we have checked the older tapes, and we thought we should test you again. Like, would you be okay to do an audition? And I remember at that audition, Imran had tested with 2 girls. One was me and one was another girl who I still don't know.
Arey, you know it, you're hiding it.
I absolutely don't know.
जानती है, Genelia, I can read your eyes.
नहीं, किसको जानना भी है, अदिति तो मैं ही हूँ.
बाकी सब घंटा.
I don't want to know. I'm not getting into someone else's business.
हाँ तो 2 shortlisted हुए थे.
Yeah, and they all went to see, and Imran thought he was more comfortable with the other girl than with me. But on screen, when he saw, there was a different thing. He looked more comfortable with me than with the other girl. So, and I think Aamir sir had a big hand to in that, because he was like, he and Mansoor had directed me for my first ad. So it was a whole circle coming. I'm just happy I did Jaani Tu, and now I'm doing Sitaare Zameen Par.
ये मैं जानना चाहता हूँ कि मैंने आप eternally आमिर खान की favorite थी.
पता है, ऐसा लग रहा है ना.
पर जब उसमें भी recommend किया, इसमें भी तुम्हारे वही है ना.
Recommend नहीं किया यार, audition दिया मैंने, काम किया.
क्या इमरान खान का कान पकड़ा आपने कि देख तू इसके साथ कंफर्टेबल था, अल्टीमेटली मैं होगा. किया कि नहीं?
बोलने की जरूरत ही नहीं.
You naughty girl, I can see it in your eyes. Marriage के बाद you took a conscious decision to walk away from movies. वो conscious था, was it family all coming together and telling you कि Genelia
No, absolutely not. In fact, it was a very conscious decision. मुझे लगा कि I cannot give my 100% right now, in after I'm married, to my career. I wanted to be chilling with. I wanted to see that part of life that for 10 years I worked 364 days, if not 365. I worked that much. And the moment I got married, I really wanted to live that part of life which I have chosen right now in my career. And everyone told me, biggest mistake of your life, the industry doesn't wait for you. Yeah, and it probably is true, but I was willing to take that chance, in life. And I remember when Ritesh was directing his first film, which was Wade, he said, time up now, you got to do what you like doing. So I said, what does that mean? He's like, I think you should play this character that I've written, which was Shravani. I said, like, why? So he's like, no, I think you should. I think this is meant for you. I said, how will I look after the house? He said, we'll find a way. And I really think we found a way. So post that, I cannot do, like I used to do a lot of films. I used to do 10 films. I'll probably do 5, but that's great, yeah.
आप दोनों ने वो way find out कि वो क्या way था?
So when I work, Ritesh is at home. Like right now, the kids have like tryouts. They have to go for swimming class. Ritesh is doing all of that with, of course, my mom and my mother-in-law who are helping out. So they are figuring it out while I'm sitting here. But it's always been like that. Like when I work, he takes over. When he works, I take over. So we're partners.
तो जब आप घर जाते हो, तो घर upside down होता है when they are with Ritesh or with you?
Just ask Ritesh that.
Listen, I'm on your side. I remember this. बता.
I mean, some things are best not said.
मुझे लगता है कि घर would be upside down with you because you look like the brat one.
Yeah. I'm very much the brat, but I'm also someone who gets everything in order.
Oh, on order with bratish attitude.
Yes, always.
यार लोग बोलते यार मुझे फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में आना है, मुझे काम करना है और आप तो बोल रही थी मुझे नहीं करना फिल्म्स.
नहीं.
तुझे मेरी कसम में आपने लिटरली बोल दिया टाटा बाय बाय टॉक टू माय हैंड एंड देन फाइनली
कब बोला ऐसा?
एंड देन फाइनली आपने यस कहा. You never wanted to be a part of the industry.
Yeah. No, I mean, see, honestly, मुझे लगता है कि everyone is searching for validation and they feel that validation is just a certain name, a certain type, a certain role. In my career at least, I've never chosen that. I've done everything that I think I like. So if today you offer me a role and I think I like the role that you're offering me, I'll think your film is the biggest film for me.
आपके दिमाग में ऑस्कर फिल्म है.
Yeah, of course. And I feel that's my validation कि आपने trust किया ना, आपने select किया मुझे, तो there's nothing better than that. You are investing on a film, you are putting something, you think that Genelia is the best for your role, so why should I want to do another film? I don't get this. I think लोगों का ये they get lost in this whole crowd कि यही करना है, ऐसे ही जाना है, ऐसे ही style करना चाहिए. They lose their own personality, I feel. And I feel very bad sometimes because I have come from a place of being an outsider to the industry. And I've never ever hated it. I've never ever hated that. I know that there are some opportunities I won't get on my lap. I'll have to audition 10 times. But so what? There are people who are willing to offer that to you, right? Audition, prove yourself. I think what Aamir Khan production does, and I honestly say this with extreme pride, they give you confidence that you're that actor because they'll make you audition for it 3-4 times till they are convinced, until you're convinced that you are.
सितारे में यही हुआ, 4 ऑडिशंस. हाँ. कभी ऐसा था कि यार राउंड 2 में जाऊंगी या नहीं, राउंड 3 में जाऊंगी?
ऐसा हुआ था. मुझे लगा कि now it's done क्योंकि 2-3 महीने के बाद there was no conversation. Then at one time the film wasn't happening, then the film was happening. So I just feel that it was a process and I had to prove myself. I did one audition with Prasanna, I did one audition with Aamir sir, then I did one audition by myself. So it was a process, but I'm glad I did it. And it's not like Sunita का जो role है, it's not that वो start से end तक है. It's not that kind of a role. It's like it's an important role. It's like a substantial role. I enjoyed doing it and I moved on.
Which film में आपको ये मिला कि I wanted to see more of you?
Actually, I did a bit in Force 2. I did a special appearance in Force 2 and I got reviews saying that we would love to have seen Genelia a little more.
Listen, there was a story in Force 2 के दौरान कि आप और जॉन फेरे ले रहे थे और लोगों को लगा कि वो रियल मैरिज का फेरा है. दैट मींस ऑन स्क्रीन यू एक्चुअली गॉट मैरिड रियली.
लोगों को नहीं लगा, पीआर ने ये पेग डाल दिया. उनको ही पूछो क्यों डाला.
मतलब उन्होंने डाला कि आप दोनों का असल में शादी हो गया.
बट क्यों? मतलब मुझे समझ में नहीं आता है कि व्हाई डू दे डू दिस.
पर आप भड़की नहीं तब?
शायद, बट नॉट इनफ फॉर टू गिव माय पीस ऑफ माइंड टू देम.
क्या आप अपने आप को पैट ऑन द बैक करती हो? नॉन फिल्मी बैकग्राउंड, आउटसाइडर, gets to act in movies. People also love your personality as a human being. Relatable aura है आपका. फिर you make it big in movies and then you come to a rock solid family which is also accomplished in terms of political background and all that. Do you feel, hey Genelia, well
you
done on
good.
every front?
I think Genelia जो है, I honestly feel कि मैं बहुत ही honest हूँ. I really feel that I'm extremely honest. I do things the way I see it. I don't see it very complicated. I don't see too many layers in life. And I go with, I mean, I dated Ritesh for 10 years.
और छुपा रहे थे आप लोग उस टाइम पे बहुत. हाँ, चूना लगा रहे थे पूरी दुनिया को बैठ के आप.
Yeah, and I'm honestly, to answer your question, I'm very grateful that I couldn't even dream of things being put into place like how they are. And I think for me what matters the most is your core group is your group.
In fact, देखा जाए now people are talking about South films, Hindi film industry.
Yes.
In fact, आप probably one of the initial actresses थी जिन्होंने ये code को crack किया, if I could call it a code. ठीक है? South films, Hindi film industry as well. But उस समय आपको लगा कि South films never used to give solid roles.
No, I always got. If you see my South films, I've had the best roles ever. It was my learning ground. I am eternally indebted to the work that I have got there. And I have got, the characters are still, like if you go today to, Hyderabad, you'll still know a Hasani, you'll know a Harini, and Tamil, you'll know an Aisha in Malayalam, you'll know these characters, all over. So I just think I've been very blessed in the kind of roles. And of course, that's the problem. People start looking for validation, which I think is your biggest problem in life. Be you. You enjoy a film in Tamil, go and do it. You enjoy a film in tomorrow, a different language, go and do it for the love of what you want to do. You are meant to be an actor. If you can emote with the way you can, sometimes you don't even have to say a word, you can just emote. And if you enjoy that process, you have a whole a career that speaks for itself. Then without, where do I go and do 500 things? I don't do these things, but someone is looking after me, someone is holding you and taking you ahead. And I honestly believe it is something that comes from being purely honest to what you do and being in love with what you do. I loved my process there. I have worked, with Rajamouli sir. I have worked with Shankar sir. I was launched in Shankar's film. I've done a Rajamouli film. I've done big names. I've worked with a lot of the actors there. But I have enjoyed with a newcomer and with a top star.
इनफैक्ट आपने रेडी किया था साउथ में. जब हिंदी फिल्म बन रही थी सलमान के साथ रेडी, तब आपको लगा कि अब मुझे क्यों नहीं मिला हिंदी वर्जन, ऐसा फीलिंग हुआ आपको?
नहीं. I would have loved to do it because it was my film there. I would have loved to do it. But maybe there's another film in store for me with Salman Khan. You never know.
ऐसा एक बार भी नहीं लगा, because sometimes they say, yeah, this is my role, this is my film.
No, like I said, I take pride in saying, okay, I missed you in this film.
इनफैक्ट आपने राजमौली सर के साथ काम किया था जब वो बाहुबली बना रहे थे, RRR बना रहे थे, कि आपने उनको फीलर भेजा कि आप बाहुबली बना रहे हैं?
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं. I don't, nobody I send feelers.
कभी नहीं बोलते हो सामने?
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं. If I want to act with someone, I will go up and have an honest conversation and say, I want to act, I would love to be part of a film that you do. But ये टाइम पास गिरी मेरे से नहीं होता है.
बहुत से लोग हैं जो सामने से बोल देते हैं कि I want to work with you.
And I think you should. If you really want to, you should. Why not?
But you've never done that.
No, I probably have a conversation with someone saying that, I love the way you portray a female protagonist. I would love to be part of something that you do. But I want follow-up. Can I do this role? Can I do this? No, I can't do that.
In fact, आपने जूनियर NTR के साथ काम किया था 2004 में, 21 years back. Twice, हाँ? उस टाइम वो कैसे थे?
Amazing. Oh my God, they are such amazing. Junior NTR is an amazing actor. It's like a divine presence in him. He can, you give him a 3-page dialogue, he'll read it and he'll say it the next minute. His dancing is unbelievable. And it's not with layers of practice. He'll look at it and come and do it.
In fact, everyone knows कि कैसे आमिर खान emotionally attached हो जाते हैं जो भी करते हैं. One of the few superstars जो एक ही फिल्म पे काम करते हैं, gives his heart and soul. He obviously spoke about the emotional trauma जो गए थे during लाल सिंह चड्ढा. जब वो सितारे पे काम कर रहे थे, upheavals हो रहा था, फिल्म बन रही थी, ये हो रहा था, वो हो रहा था. क्या उन्होंने confide किया about his upheaval with you?
नहीं. Actually, I don't get into anyone's personal space, and I think that's only fair because I wouldn't want someone to get into my personal space also.
अल्लू अर्जुन के साथ भी आपने काम किया. Can you call him like this friend कि मेरा दोस्त है अल्लू?
I think if we meet, we'll take off from where we left. We did a great film together, actually. We did a really sweet love story together. I had the best time shooting with him then. I don't know whether he's the same. I would think he is the same. He has a beautiful family and he's a superstar, but all my best wishes to him, actually.
In fact, आपके reels तो viral होते ही हैं. एक वीडियो जो आपका रेड कार्पेट पे वायरल हुआ था, you saw that one,
yes.
with रितेश talking to प्रीति जिंटा और आप वो लुक दे रही थी. जो पहली बार वो वीडियो आया था, आपका रिएक्शन
कुछ नहीं, मुझे लगा ये स्टुपिडिटी है क्योंकि I had just stepped out, I just delivered and I had stepped out wearing high heels and I was so fed up of wearing high heels while Ritesh and Preeti had met after a long time. So but obvious, so I'm like, Ritesh, my feet are killing. Actually that was my reaction, but well done with the cameraman. He made some great content. Yeah.
Tell me, were you upset with that?
Not
कि खुश
at all.
थी आप कि हंस रही थी?
No, I was like, ठीक है यार, जो भी है slice of life के जैसे है.
इनफैक्ट लोगों को टीवी सीरियल वाली होती है ना, वो बहू जो ऐसे ऐसे करती है.
You're laughing now, बस.
But I thought it was very cute.
That's what I'm saying.
दिल से, I mean,
That's what I'm saying. That's all that matters.
मजा आया था.
Yeah.
देखो, we know cute, bubbly ये words use किए जाते हैं. But कहीं on the way, that from the simple, humble background that you come from, in the world of glamour, did you ever lose your innocence? ऐसा हुआ था आपके साथ? Did you lose your innocence?
I don't know what is losing innocence actually. I didn't. I don't think I did. I don't know. I don't know what is this definition. I've always been me. Like, you know, and I attribute my entire personality on screen to my simple, humble upbringing. I think I can emote and I can get that connect with any other normal girl because of me coming from a simple background. I think the fact that family matters so much to my mom, dad and brother. Like every time I came back from Hyderabad, my brother or my dad or my mom would always be at the airport to pick me up with my dog. I mean, you don't get moments like that. I think all this connection that you have is because of simple values. Like when we sat on the table, it was a lunch or dinner that was with the family. It was never like one person on the phone. And so do we follow it in my house. My children come, pick up Ritesh and my phone and put it on the end of the ledge. And we just sit, four of us on the dining table. So I think a lot of your personality on screen is what you are off screen. And I'm glad I've had such a grounded, logical background versus it being, you know, how it should be versus ambition taking over everything.
In fact, I like it and I know that a lot of people must have told you कि कैसे आपके बेटे नमस्ते करते हैं पैप से. It's very good. I love the fact that you've kept them rooted to the roots.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
13 years with Ritesh. One aspect of you that changed and you're happy कि वो change आया मेरे अंदर.
I think Ritesh has taught me to not get so emotionally invested into something. I could be a wreck, you know, with feeling something, and very often I would feel that it has to be black or white. That's it. Like, you know, there's no in between route. Ritesh has made me realize that if you're really upset, take 5 minutes, don't react. Deal with your 5 minutes and then come back, because your reaction will be one of thought and not one of just, you know, saying what it is. And I think that what he has done to me has helped me develop a calm in my personality at least.
ये strong reactions किस चीज पे आते हैं? अपने फिल्मों को देख के when things don't go your way?
No.
या
personal
life में?
Personal, see, I have 5 friends who I love. I have acquaintances and I have a lot of people that I meet every day, but I have a very small group that I'll sit and discuss my life with, you know.
But they are industry friends?
No, none are industry friends. So
ऐसा क्यों नहीं? I hear a lot of this कि मेरी industry friends बहुत कम है. ऐसा क्यों होता है?
No, because I wasn't from the industry. I didn't grow up hanging at, you know, industry parties and all. I came there, and I wasn't even part of one industry. I was part of 5 industries. So it was more work ethic than, you know, sitting and hanging at someone's house.
Do you enjoy parties of the industry?
I don't really go for too many. I like going for people that I know. I think the industry is a very lovely place, don't get me wrong, I think. But it's just that you meet a lot of people and you'll get along today, but that doesn't mean that you're childhood friends, right? So that's just the way I've kept my life. Uncomplicated.
And I like it that way, Keep the simplicity going. कोई फिल्म जो आपने खुद की थी, जो आपको लगा unfair criticism आया था for your acting, जो आपको genuinely लगा ये गलत था or demotivated you?
I honestly haven't got too many bad reviews, thankfully. So I don't remember getting one.
जैसे एक चांस पे डांस पे आया था where you played.
Chance पे dance, I didn't get any negative comments, but the film did. The film didn't do well, and I wish it did, because me and Shayad had a great chemistry. We hung out a lot. He was a good friend then when we used to hang out. So, and we had some really nice, conversations, moments. So I wished it would have worked. I was very close to Ken also, who was the director. So if you ask me about the films that didn't work, of course, there's a part of your heart that says, I wish it
Which is the one film that didn't work, जो आपको लगा work होना चाहिए था, and you were very attached to it?
No, I'm really not very attached to anything. I'm not attached to fame, to put it in basics thing. I do my work because I love my work. I think PR, fame, being the top actor is all peripherals of it, and each one chooses what they want. I choose this score. I love this score. Like, you give me a job you tell me not to come for the premiere, I'm fine. You tell me not to, I'm fine. Don't treat me with dignity and tell me I'm fine. It's not that I work to get fame. I don't.
Have you ever not been treated with dignity?
No, I think there are a lot of people who try to, say things to you and try to probably bring down your morale in some way, and may not just be industry, maybe in life as well. Like, people think they can do a lot to you. Sometimes I don't think it's worth a reaction also. Sometimes I think it's just a matter of proving what you can do.
My last question. There was a time लोग कह रहे थे यार Genelia is the next big superstar of the film world.
Yes.
और जब आपने बैक सीट लिया था, कभी वो था कि यार oh my god, वो मेरा पोजीशन हो सकता था, because you had everything going for you?
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं. मुझे अच्छा लगता है जब लोग कहते हैं कि Genelia का कमबैक है और मुझे और फिल्म्स देखना है उनको. मतलब I want to see her in more films that she's doing right now. We want to see her more often on films. I think that for me is bigger than Genelia could have been the biggest superstar or whatever that thing is. I like this.
Thank you so much, Genelia. मैं आपको एक छोटा गिफ्ट देना चाहता हूँ. मधुर, ये पास करो आपके दोनों बॉयज के लिए. Look.
What is this? Be little, shine big. Oh, how cute.
Look at that. So my wife, Neha, has started Kawai Cosmetics perfume for kids.
Oh.
Water-based, alcohol-free, got vitamin E.
How lovely.
She researched 5 years for this. Kawai means cute in Japanese. So this is for one son.
Thank you so much.
And this is for your other boy.
It's the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 different fragrances.
Oh, is it? Okay. Thank you. They're perfume for kids. Oh, how lovely. Thank you.
And give them
good luck to your wife, Neha. I think you're doing a great job. This is always what we need.
How sweet. From one mother to the other.
Yes, absolutely.
And listen, I love you. Yeah, you know that.
Thank you,
and Ritesh.
Thank you.
Such a beautiful parivar. Such a beautiful family.
Thank you.
And thank you for being you. And I'm so happy I'm going to be seeing you on the big screen again.
Yes, thanks. See, that's what I like.
Genelia!
Thank you.
One of a kind.
Thank you.
Bye,
See you. Bye.